Currently, there are no other places in New York City that exist like BroadwayDanceLab. We provide space for choreographers and a dance company to choreographers so that all a choreographer has to do is walk in the room and begin. We do not place demands in the lab on what you are to work on, what you are to explore. It is truly a creative place for you as a choreographer to come in with the best tools at your disposal and just start. Just play, follow your impulses if that's what you feel like doing and seeing where that leads, or coming in with a pre-planned idea and seeing if it works, so that they have no concern whatsoever but the artistic process. I, as an artistic director, do not dictate what a choreographer works on. So I could reach out to Marcelo Gomez, for instance, from the ballet world, and he could come in and want to do something hip-hop. I know that sounds somewhat outrageous to some people, but this is the freedom that we're looking to offer our artistic community.
This was really, for me, an incredible invitation to say, hey, we are giving you the studio for 4 hours each day, and you can create whatever you want. And it's fine if you don't show something, and it's fine if you do show a little piece of it. If you want to just talk to your dancers, you can. And to have that blank canvas, you are able to be much more creative. It's not easy being a well-known dancer and becoming a choreographer after. It's definitely very hard, but because I think that the expectations are very high. I think people come to see me in a performance expect the same kind of level of my choreography. And I am finding my voice, I am finding my vocabulary, I am experimenting, and this is what BroadwayDanceLab has given me.
Wait and see, we might fit together. That would be my lucky day, yeah. Come by me.
BroadwayDanceLab is the only place that employs dancers at a competitive salary to retain their services. We also give them insurances. If a dancer gets injured, that can be a very costly thing for them. They have doctor's appointments and physical therapists, and recuperation can be very, very expensive for them. So if I'm a choreographer in a room with my dancers and I know they don't have workman's comp insurance, am I going to ask them to try something that might be a little bit dangerous? So my philosophy is we secure these dancers with competitive salaries and insurance in order to allow them to feel the freedom to try anything. I don't think it can be underestimated the effect that working with all of these multiple choreographers has on the dance company itself. And that company of young dancers, so one week they have Marcelo Gomez. The next week they're working with Andy Blankenbuehler, a Tony Award winner, who may come in and work on some pre-production for a new musical he's developing. Working with Camille Brown, who may wish to do as many 2-minute sequences as she possibly can, and all of these dancers are hired so that they can do as much of that as possible and provide as much of that for each choreographer as possible.
Zero to hero in no time flat. Zero to hero, just like that.
I, for one, have seen the dance world around me be very segregated. You are either a Broadway choreographer or a modern choreographer or a ballet choreographer. By gathering together the dance community at large, that we can strengthen the products that we see on the stage.
I think that as dancers, we train our bodies to, over the years, many, many years, to be able to do that certain step or to be able to be the perfect Juliet or the perfect Swan Queen. And I think that you do need time as well to develop yourself as a choreographer. Okay, the first thing is the braid. Didn't work, I just wrote braid. After soutenu, and we go, I don't know. You don't know what the future holds. You create something that you are feeling at the moment. In this case, I wanted to make this story. Perhaps it could, become a play, it could become a musical, it could stay as a ballet. But what I know is that we were all invested for those hours being creative in the studio. And that's really what I wish people would see more in our art form. The process of those maybe one or two dancers have pushed themselves to such limit that they didn't know that they could do. That is really an incredible point that I think that BroadwayDanceLab has done. Of course, it's nice if something has a future. Of course, somebody, if they see it and they like it, but it's also okay if it not, because I know that dancers and I have done something and we have worked towards something.
I cannot tell anyone where we will be in 10 years, but the arts community, from the ballet world to the Broadway world, need a place like this. So it's my firm belief that all it takes is the awareness that it's here now, that we're here to stay, that we need your support, and it will find its way.